Today's episode will be a blast. Literally, we are taking you guys to the Meteor Crater in the desert of Arizona. So there, in that area, the Apollo crew used to train before going onto their first outer space mission, landing on the moon. They chose that area because the crater itself resembled the most or the closest to the moon landscape. It took them years to train and get ready for it, but that was actually their training ground. So let's go and check it out. We're on our way to the Meteor Crater in Arizona. So now, what does it say? First,
look at cows.
First proven, preserved. Oh my gosh, there's a cow right here.
First proven, preserved.
Yep, impact site of the meteor. And once we come over that hill, I think we should see the outer rim of it.
Yep.
Well, let's see. I know it was over here.
There it is.
There it is.
Whoa.
That's a big crater.
Yep.
Now it goes down 60 stories.
60 stories deep?
Deep.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
It's a mile wide.
It's not wide. Interesting. Look at all the cows. You gotta slow down, babe. They're just literally on the road. That is insane.
What if
Wow.
anybody has hit any?
I'm surprised that they don't have a
It's an
fence.
open range. That's what that sign just said.
I love that.
That's it.
Did you see that one cow? Saw the RV and started running?
Yeah. I wonder what brings them all the way closer to the road. I wonder why they're so close instead of being out there.
Yes. I don't know.
Maybe it's more relaxing.
We are now approaching the crater. So from where we're standing, it's about a mile away to the other end of the room. And you fit 20 football fields in here. And if this was all like a stadium, you can fit, what, 2 million people in here to watch 20 football games at the same time. That's about the size of this. And it's already filled in. It used to be deeper.
That's about 2.5 miles since we come from.
All right, so we're starting our guided tour to check out the crater.
Our boy started the whole mining operation here at our Meteor Crater was he had the theory that our meteor was the size of the floor of our crater. And since they knew it was composed of mostly iron, that's actually what they wanted out of it. They thought that they're sitting on a huge piece the size of the floor, and they had the idea of selling to the Sound and Freight Railway out there and making lots and lots of money off of it. So that's what started the whole mining operation here at our Meteor Crater. What you guys are currently looking at the bottom is 3 open mine shafts. Middle one being very recognizable. That one's also the deepest one as well. That one does go down to a depth of 280 feet. Objects just to the left for the middle mine shaft, what looks like a giant barbecue grill down there, is actually a 15-foot long steam boiler that stands about 12 feet high. Give you guys an idea of how big everything is at the very, very bottom of our crater, folks.
Wow.
All right? And all those mine shafts at the bottom, they're actually all hand dug, folks.
What were they mining again?
The meteor. They thought that the meteor was the size of the floor of our crater.
Oh, they're mining for the meteor.
They're trying to find a large meteor, yeah.
Wow.
No.
What was the makeup of the material that they were going through other than the meteor's material?
They actually, what happened when our meteor was when it hit the ground, it hit with so much force that it just pulverized everything at the bottom to a very, very fine dust. And that's what they encountered when they got so far down. They actually got so far down into those mine shafts and they found the water table. And when they found the water table, all that, everything that was pulverized at the bottom just basically kept turning into quicksand. All this red rock here in this area, this is called coconino sandstone. which is supposed to be our third rock layer below the red rocks out here on the desert floor. All this red rock here in this area got ejected out of our crater. It landed right here in one big giant splash.
Huh.
This is our splash fill right here, folks. But also, if you guys take a look right behind you guys, our splash fill is what gouged out this area. When you guys think about the energy and power produced by our meteor to actually create some place like this, very, very amazing place, everybody. 550 feet all the way down to the bottom, originally 700 feet. But this little area right here kind of gives you that Wile E. Coyote feeling from the cartoons. That, oh, boo, you know? Really, really cool area, guys. But also, folks, if you guys take a look all the way down to the bottom, you guys can see other areas where they had other drill holes and mine shafts. They actually searched everywhere looking for that large meteor. But when technology finally come around, they did have planes fly over with radar ground penetrating imaging, and right off the bat, they didn't find one huge mass at the bottom of our crater like everybody all thought, but they actually found millions of pieces scattered underneath the floor, some of them all the way at a depth of 3,000 feet. And that's when they found out that our meteor was traveling so fast that when it hit the ground, it penetrated into the earth, exploded downwards, sideways, and the kinetic energy of a 150-foot meteor traveling 26,000 miles per hour has to go somewhere. Very, very important information came out of our meteor crater, several areas around Arizona, the Grand Canyon in particular. It actually gave us a very, very good view of our rock layers here in northern Arizona. Currently outside the crater on the desert floor, our rock layers are as shown. You got this red rock up top that is called Monkopi sandstone. It's 230 to 240 million years old. It was actually formed on the edge of a shallow ocean. Got different types of wave features found on this rock right here. Flip them over, got different type of mud crack features underneath them. This is our very, very young, this is the top layer of rock right here, guys. This is called Monkopi sandstone.
Monkopi sandstone.
Don't drop it.
Just below that layer of rock, there's this beige rock right here. This is called Kaibab limestone, which is actually remnants of an ancient ocean or an ancient seabed. So we do like to say that Mr. George Strait wasn't lying when he said oceanfront property here in Arizona. This area has in the ocean about 3 times, folks.
Oceanfront.
Because we have found fossils inside this Kaibab limestone. Got a scallop clam shell right there. That one's got snails and ammonites in it.
Nice.
Ammonite.
About how long ago?
That rock you guys are holding is 250 million years old.
Wow.
Alright?
Don't want to.
We do have meteorites. They do stick to our magnets, alright? Our meteorites, they're not magnetic themselves, but since they do contain a high iron content, that's what makes them stick to our magnets, alright? Well, finally, folks, that was information that scientists needed to finally prove that this was, in fact, a meteor impact site.
I really wonder. Huh. Oh my
Can I
gosh.
get somebody lend your name?
Wow.
Sponsor? Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to put this on your palm. Do not put them in your pockets, okay?
Oh my gosh. No way.
Wait, what is that?
It's all parts of the meteor.
Oh.
That is so cool.
Because they attach themselves to the magnet. That's incredible.
You guys are holding the inner part of a small planet in the palm of your hand. Make it sound cool. Try somebody?
Yeah, come on.
Hold your hand flat, okay? Oh, yeah, good piece right there.
Ooh. Nice. Look at that.
Just pass it on.
No, just hold in your hand. Just hold it, show everybody. But I'm going to do a little demonstration in just a second, okay?
Nice. Okay.
Just hold your hands flat, guys, okay?
Oh,
You're
it's
filming, right,
moving. Yes, I'm filming this. This is cool. Look at that.
babe? No, that's amazing.
Hold your hand flat.
So
Looks like it's about.
everywhere.
Looks like it's trying to form a tornado.
Meteorite pendulum.
It is, right?
But as you guys can see, folks, our meteor, it just blew itself up to billions and billions of tiny particles.
That is amazing.
All these very, very small sandwich pieces where our meteor exploded.
Our
they
two
went
hand
into
models.
the
There's a piece of a planet on this hand.
That's
I'm
awesome.
going to be away.
particles called
Jeez.
Place on this hand.
The Bar Ranch, they actually bought up all the land surrounding our Meteor Crater back in 1933. And since the Bar Ranch is out here and the Beringer family wasn't, they actually left them stewards of this land out here. Bar Ranch is about 2 miles east of our crater. And they do sit at the head of our board of directors now. All right, guys, any guys up here afraid of heights? I just heard 1, 2. All right, guys.
We had the coolest tour guide. He was so thorough. He had amazing information, and he really drew us in and made it interesting. So it was awesome. Well, Tony got to talk to a few other people there, and you know, as it happens among tourists, you kind of exchange, where have you been, where you gonna go, you know, any kind of information. Well, he found out that not too far from there, there's another park. That one is a national park, and it is called Walnut Canyon. We never heard of Walnut Canyon, didn't know anything about it, but they said you have to go and check it out. It is so conveniently located. It is right off I-40 going towards Flagstaff, Arizona, but you pull off the interstate, enter Walnut Canyon, and you are now able to walk inside the cliff dwellings. That is so what I wanted to do anyway, so I was super excited, and it was so worth it. So we just came from the desert about a half an hour ago, and now we are at Walnut Canyon, Flagstaff, Arizona. And you can see there are trees everywhere. So we're getting ready to climb down this mountain. It's incredible. By the way, temperature has dropped. Earlier I was in a tank top and the sun was nice and warm. Up here on this peak, it's much cooler. I put a second layer on, and it's quite windy. How do you like it?
I love it. It's amazing.
So where are we?
Walnut Canyon State Park.
There you-
National Monument, I'm sorry.
National Monument. Okay, totally worth it. It all looks completely different here. Did not expect this. It's awesome. Oh, and they do the junior ranger program. So Landon already got his little booklet, and he's working on that assignment. So hopefully later on he gets sworn in again and receives another badge. Okay, now this is a beautiful spot. I'm going to sit down for just a second and take a little break. Tony, I think I found our new home.
I love it.
How do you like this cliff right here?
Looks like
I think you picked just the right spot.
I think so.
to go into it.
Landon. Wow. Okay. What happened here? Ooh.
Yeah, what happened here?
Here's one room. What is that? The bedroom or the living room? That's a nice one. I'd take that room. Huh. They must have been so fit.
They must have had some strong butt muscle.
Yeah, that too. Glutes were probably in tip-top shape. I mean, just the walking that we have done the last few days, I mean, I feel it. My calves are just shaky. All right. Well, let's see what else we can find. Here at Walnut Canyon, you can literally enter the cliff dwellings. This is amazing. I wonder if we see something here on the walls too. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I mean, they were totally sheltered.
Yes, completely.
This is amazing. All right, I'm going into this room. This is pretty much where the family gathered. and probably slept. Oh, look, you can tell. This is all charred. So they had a fire going in here, huh?
This is my bedroom.
And I am standing straight up at this point right here. I'm 5'6", and I'm standing straight up. It's comforting. I'm back in here in this cave, and it feels safe, huh? Oh my gosh. So they came out here. All right, there's a little step to get out. Wow. And here's your neighbor. Huh. Hi, neighbor.
Hi.
See, you can tell where they had fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right here, in that area. Again, all charred. Huh. And I noticed they do that close to where the opening is too, on the same side to ventilate and probably have, get the smoke out of here. All right, got a little dusty. All right. What is it? Oh,
Help protect these fragile resources. Snow and tree.
my bad.
Posted up ones. Those are okay.
Oh, okay.
You're not allowed.
Okay. Whew. All right. To help protect fragile resources. Let's see if I can peek in there though. Oh, these are really, really tiny.
You're not supposed to be in there.
I'm not in there. I'm standing outside.
You see, this one you can go into.
Oh, okay.
This
Huh.
door.
So they are just lined up everywhere, side by side. And look at the view. Look at that. This here is the north side, and they call it the sunny side. Yeah, they say the vegetation here is totally different. You have more plants growing on this side. So, well, they have, what is it called? Mormon tea growing here. And found out yesterday while we were at the other side, while we were at the petrified forest, that they used to use Mormon tea to get a little buzz. So, things you learn. It's amazing. So is that an open area over there? There's no roof? Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Didn't they have any animals? I think what I read earlier, that about 50 families lived on these cliffs.
Okay.
Here are the room functions. Aha. This might just tell you. All right. The larger rooms were typical living spaces where people slept and sought shelter from bad weather. The family size is unknown, but several people probably lived together in one room. Most work took place outside, weather permitting. So they say as you continue around the bend, look for the remains of a retaining wall along the canyon edge, constructed to create a patio workspace. Let's see if we can find it. Hi. By the way, we are now on the historic Route 66, Flagstaff, Arizona. This is first time that we're gonna dry camp, boondock on, I want to say, what, Bureau of Land Management?
Well, like you said National Forest, and I believe that falls under Bureau of Land Management, but I'm going to have to look that up to verify it.
Yes, so we just talked to a park ranger, and he said to stay away from the left side of the road, preferably take the ones that are on the right. And that doesn't look right. I don't know.
If I wasn't so big, I could probably do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
A little too big to
I
do that.
would not chance that. We're gonna end up stuck in the woods.
It's a pretty good spot, though.
And it is starting to get dark.